I'm Stephen Haynes. I live in the Morristown area, one half. This is my cohort.
Hey, I'm Sharon. I'm Stephen's sister.
And we own New Again Houses Morristown franchises. We do Morristown area, that's in the name, but we also do Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, all the Smoky Mountains, and everything in between. Yeah, we got started in business about, I guess it's been 2.5 years ago now. I was playing tennis a lot, met Matt Lavender, the owner of New Again Houses. Met him playing tennis. We played together 3, 4, 5 times a week. We were playing way too much tennis. Kind of looking for the next thing. I was working in corporate America as a purchasing agent at that time and didn't really know what I wanted to do. Didn't know, kind of what the next step was. I had always been interested in real estate, but didn't know anything about it or kind of how to get started. Began talking to Matt more and more about what he was doing and realized he was franchising seemed like a real possibility, and we did that in October 2020.
Yeah, I was working in a call center as a director in senior management and not really happy with it. It was a good opportunity, good job, but not what I wanted to do. And Stephen started telling me about this opportunity that he had heard about, but he was going to do it with a friend originally, and I was super jealous, but I didn't tell him that. So secretly I thought, well, let him get started, see how it goes, and if it works out, I'll buy a second franchise. But then that didn't work out with his friend, and he and I actually ended up starting the business together. So it's been a great opportunity, not only for me to be able to join him in this, but also just for us to get to work together.
Yeah, so we got started in October of 2020, and I had never done anything in the real estate world. I had never done anything in the construction world. So it was all very new. So we went through all of the training that New Again provides. We met with Ray, the contractor that they put you in contact with to help, and it was all just very valuable resources, because now we're in a position 2.5 years later where not extensive by any means, but have a very solid knowledge of the construction process. We've built an ecosystem around all things construction, around all things real estate. We have 7 houses going right now. So we've been able to build a pretty valuable knowledge, but a pretty valuable ecosystem as well, coming in with nothing, but using the resources that were provided to us to make that profitable, make that flow. When it comes to communication with contractors, that is something that I would say anybody that deals in the construction space that deals with contractors is always the #1 issue, because most contractors are very, very good at construction, but they're usually very, very bad at communication. We tend to be very good at communication, but we don't have the construction background, so it's really kind of it sounds crazy, but it's kind of a song and a dance. It's almost like you're dating your contractor, because you have to constantly be talking with them, constantly in communication. And then once you find that person who is a good fit, that good contractor, it gets a lot easier to where they kind of understand what you need in a project, how you think, what your budget looks like, and then make life much easier. So New Again has provided so much support for us on the construction side. Before we buy any house, having the construction specialists that we've dealt with, that'd be Joe, Jeremy, Sam, son, but Joe has just been a phenomenal asset. Joe has provided so much knowledge, so much background. He's honestly saved me several times from buying houses that I was fully planning to buy, and Joe said, hey, did you think about this, 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 and this? And there was $20,000 to $30,000 that I had missed and would have just been an absolute nightmare. So the support that you get on the construction side is incredibly valuable.
So we've been in business for 2.5 years now, and we've just purchased our 14th property. And so to date, we've just been doing flips for the income on those properties. But going forward, our goal is, starting with some of the properties we currently own, is to retain some of those and keep them as rentals, both long-term and short-term, to help with building that long-term wealth as we move forward in the business.
Yeah, we always say and kind of live by the philosophy that flips are income, because it's cash you get paid on one time. You do not keep that asset, and then we look at rentals as long-term wealth. So we've been able to build a business with that flip income, and now we're to a point to where we're ready to build that wealth with those rentals.
So we just purchased these 5 properties right off of Cherokee Lake in Rutledge, Tennessee. And our goal is to keep the house we're currently standing in as an Airbnb. So this will be our first rental, also for short term, obviously. Our plan for the house we're standing in now is it will become a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house for rental. It has a great lake view out the back, and so we're building an extra wall in here, as you'll see as you go through it, where we'll make that into an additional bedroom. We're gonna have game space. We're gonna make it very family and kid friendly, and probably go with the lake house theme, obviously, since we're right off of Cherokee Lake. So we're very excited about that.